There was an absolutely historic ruling today by the Supreme Court. They ruled in favor of gay marriage, therefore effectively legalizing gay marriage across the country and allowing people who love each other dearly to have the same benefits of marriage as any other couple. This is obviously spectacular news. And this day, June 26, 2015, I'll be honest, I never thought it would come, because we've been combating these conservatives on this issue for so long. But this day finally came, and I guarantee you, mark my words, it will go down as a pivotal day in American history. Now, for more than a decade, the gay marriage movement picked up steam across the country. They lobbied for equality and gradually changed the society and the culture overall through these efforts. Just think back to 20 years ago. Were there so many gay celebrities, athletes, politicians? Was there so much acceptance and tolerance of gays in this country? No. But eventually, the American people, they came around. And state by state, the movement gave this group of people in our country rights until its voice was finally heard by the highest court in the land. And it obviously made the right decision today. Now, some specifics on the ruling. This case was brought forth to the Supreme Court when the lead plaintiff, Jim Obergefell, wanted to be recognized as the surviving spouse on his husband's death certificate. Now, his husband, John Arthur, he unfortunately died from ALS after he and Jim were married after just 3 months, coming after 20 long years of partnership. Jim was joined by dozens of gay plaintiffs across the country demanding marriage equality. And eventually, Jim's and so many others' cases found their way to the Supreme Court. Now, the ruling was 5-4, with Justices Sotomayor, Kagan, Ginsburg, Breyer, and Kennedy all coming out in favor of equality. Now, the 4 justices who want to bring this country back to the times of Leave It to Beaver and restrict the rights of gays in this country are Chief Justice John Roberts, Clarence Thomas, Antonin Scalia, and then Samuel Alito. Well, screw you, Chief Justice John Roberts. Screw you, Clarence Thomas. Definitely screw you, you flip-flopping on every issue nutjob Antonin Scalia. And screw you, Samuel Alito. 2 human beings who love each other in this country should be allowed to get married. Period. No discussion. If you don't like it, oh well. Sucks for you. See, many conservatives, they believe that they have a right to destroy other people's rights. No. You can feel however you feel. And you can say whatever you want to say, but you cannot restrict the freedoms of others just because you can't take the fact that this is modern times. And your medieval times you in society has expired. You do not have the freedom to restrict others' freedoms. I'm sorry, you just do not. This is the 21st century, man. We can access the world's information at the push of a button. So many new technologies and developments in our society. But yet this would also exist in the same society where people who love each other can't get married because you're an intolerant bigot? No, absolutely not. Now, the reason why this day will be pivotal is because this will represent the start of a whole new host of social progressive policies that are going to be pushed through on a national level. For example, legalizing weed. There's already more and more states that are on the right track here. Similar path that gay marriage had to take. More and more states changed the law, starting with Massachusetts in 2003. And then eventually, just before this ruling, 37 states plus DC. And then also similar to gay marriage, you have the society and the culture changing as well, their opinion. A decade or 2 ago, if you ask people, should we legalize weed? Should you be able to smoke a joint after a long day of work? Majority of the country said no. Same thing with gay marriage. Should you be able to be happily married if you love each other? Now, majority of the country wants to legalize weed. And the majority of the country got what they wanted today by legalizing gay marriage. Realize this, guys. Progressives' policies, they always win out. Conservatives try to hold the society back. Progressives try to move the society forward. And guarantee you, this is going to be the start of a whole new host of policies that are going to take this country into a much more favorable direction into modern times. Now, before you guys start to take out your rainbow flags and start parading in the streets, Remember this, we still have over half the states in this country with so-called religious freedom laws on the books, allowing businesses and organizations to discriminate against gays. We have got to repeal those laws as soon as possible. That is unacceptable in the 21st century. So obviously we had a major victory today. We still have a huge fight that has to be waged. We are not done yet. But for now, it is time to celebrate. I am sincerely happy for the millions of gay couples in this country who can now become happily married. This is a fantastic day in American history.